This video found you because you asked for a sign. Yes, it's turning around. Yes, things are moving in your favor. Yes, the answer is yes. The answer is absolutely yes. Birthing a new world came out. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. If this is your first time seeing me, what's up? It's your girl Mo. You found this video because you need to act like you know that this is your show. So let's go. Just get like an overall. Too many cards. Just one. Respect is earned. Yes, this video found you because the answer is yes. The answer is yes. I heard the time is now. Even with this, like, birthing a new age. I love that, birthing a new age. Like I say, I channel for the icons, the creatives, the legends, the faces of New Earth, right? And we understand that New Earth is not a new place. It is just a different timeline where different energies can successfully emerge because the collective is ready to receive them. And you're someone who may not have easily been received your whole life, or maybe you could have felt inherently invisible, even though you knew you were fully capable. Something about an inability to speak up, an inability to recognize yourself, or just recognize your talents or the gifts that you have been blessed with. You could be someone who is very gifted, but you don't have much tangible evidence of your gifts. Your perspective is your superpower. For my projectives in the human design, your perspective is your superpower. It is your gift. It is your activation, and it is other people's activation into you. You will get the opportunity to express these gifts that are lying dormant. All of this energy that is just like lying dormant in your root, lying dormant in your stomach, is going to get the opportunity to be expressed out in however, I just heard, in any way you see fit. You could be someone where it's like, all I need is an opportunity. All I need is just one opportunity to be able to put myself in the position. And the answer is yes. Yes, you've done enough work. You've done enough. You've done enough. There's this idea of you finally taking a deep breath into all that you have created, dreaming into a new world, dreaming a new world into being. You could have felt like I said in multiple Mo messages before, you have been lucid dreaming in your own reality. You have been lucid dreaming inside of this world that you can see. Like in my video that I posted about burnout yesterday, I was like kind of channeling throughout it, and I said there's something of like, you guys, a lot of people, spiritual beings, right? We're all spiritual beings, but the spiritual beings who are aware of their spirituality and who also possess gifts, I feel like sometimes struggle between taking action towards their desires and their dreams and goals in the midst of receiving information from source, receiving information from a higher power. A lot of people that find me are receivers of energy. You are a direct receiver of energy, whether it be you being a projector, right? You don't have a clear energy source for yourself, or just being someone where it's like you receive the messages to give to other people. You have a very open aura, seeing blue. So you could be very gifted with communication. People could naturally trust you. Like this inherent sense of trust, like you are the embodiment of truth. And a lot of people see you. Like a lot of people see you, but you may not feel truly seen. And it's only because you have not given yourself the opportunity to see yourself. You have to see yourself. Like you have to see yourself. So with this golden mirror card that came out, right? Self-absorbed is the first thing that my eye goes to. Yeah, you need to speak up. It's time for you to speak up. The word instigator could be really significant for you. Really significant for you. Like you could have been called that in your youth, or maybe you could have just been called that growing up. And it maybe just kind of put you in this shell. You just shrank. You just stopped speaking. You stopped shining. There's a lot of energies that unknowingly dimmed your light. And it's not that you allowed them to, you just weren't aware. It was like protection almost. Like you dimmed your light to protect yourself from being judged, from being called things from being mislabeled. You protected yourself because you shrank in order to avoid being mislabeled. This is the season for the rest of your life, from now until the rest of your life. You will finally you will be able to feel again, to feel what it feels like to be you, not only to just express and like live in your body, but to be one with it from a crown to root standpoint, like to be one with your energy, to be one with yourself, to never doubt your voice, to never doubt your mind, to never doubt your intuition, to lead with your heart, but also honor your intuition and discernment. This is your season from now until the rest of your life to be so self-absorbed in the ways of, I know exactly who I am, and I don't care if you see me or not. This is who I am, regardless of the validation. This is what I have to say, even if you don't want to hear it. Even in relation to instigator, it's time for you to speak up. Speak up. Workplace stuff could be significant, but it's like, I feel like your whole life, you've always been the one to call out things that other people, it's like you say everything that people are thinking but won't say because no one else is saying it. But you need to be the one. You are the one. The things that have been suppressed within you because other people were threatened or maybe just like intimidated by are the things that you're meant to lead with. Your audacity, your assertiveness, your boldness. It's not, you may have this fear of being perceived or labeled as cocky, but you have to get real with yourself. The cockiest people are oftentimes the ones who just know they're great and aren't afraid to express that. Like, they know they're great. Why wouldn't I express that? You want me to dim my light because you're mediocre and I'm above average? But if I don't, so it's like if I dim my light, I'm humble. That's acceptable, right? Because you're comfortable. But if I effortlessly shine, I say on a regular, I'm aware of how great I am, I'm cocky. How does that work? You have to get rid of the fear of being mislabeled, of being misjudged, because in due time, your true character will show. Just like in due time, all these people who you kept around you, their true character was exposed, your true character will shine. If you know who you are, why are you so obsessed with how people who don't even know you view you? The only thing I've always said, as long as the people who I keep closest to me have good things to say about me, know my character, I could care less about what you have to say to me. Because if you have something negative to say in relation to my character, you don't know me. You don't know me. Because the people I keep closest to me, the ones who really know me, they know my character. They know my character. My character is the reason why they stay around me, not because of the materialistic things that I have, but because from a soul level, from a characteristic standpoint, we're in alignment. From a moral and value standpoint, we're in alignment. You have to get rid of other people's projections on top of you and understand that you are a reflection of all of their insecurities. They can't help but project, even with the golden mirror card, narcissist, one-sided relationship. A lot of one-sided relationships, you could have experienced a lot, especially in relation to friendship with women. Certain women are malicious in relation to seeing. It's like, I'll tell y'all a story, right? I had a friend. Well, I thought I had a friend. And I never forget when we were talking, like maybe a year or so, a couple months after we, became friends. This is someone I was like super intimate with, not sexually, but like we just had a very intimate relationship, like on a mental, mind, soul level. And I just never forget her telling me, she was like, yeah, I saw you, because we had met at an event, and she was like, yeah, I saw you, but like I wasn't gonna say anything to you just because like, sometimes beautiful women, they just have nothing going on up here, so I wasn't gonna walk up to you. And at the time I was kind of like, oh, okay, because I was so enamored by her. Like I adored her. Now my heart is not postured for this chick at all no more, but it's like at the time I adored her because I saw her as a reflection of my highest self. That's how high I held her. I didn't pedestalize her, but I recognized her greatness. Like her aura oozed that, and I recognized it because everything that she was, I was aspiring to be. It's not in my DNA, it's not in my genetic code to be envious of someone who is where I want to be at. You inspire me because I know that being around you will only amplify my light. I'll only amplify your light. And I'll never forget her saying that to me. And I was like, well, that's interesting, because that's actually the exact reason why I walked up to you. Because I thought you were super pretty. And I was like, damn, like, I want to go talk to her. We're at and mind you, like, we're at an event that's like, it's like a prestigious event at this like social business club. Like, why would you think I'm an airhead just because I look good? What you think, I'm just in here just to like sip drinks and look cute? Looking back at it. And I just had to sit and think. Like, I've been really reflecting on this particular connection in general. And I'm just like, damn, like, okay. Everything, the way we ended, the way our connection ended, it makes sense. It makes sense. Because off rip, it ended based off of an inaccurate projection of my character from her. And it's certain things that people say. That's why I always tell y'all, when people say certain things to you and it's a projection, you need to take that and move forward, especially if it's a projection that is so far. It's like, it's not even a direct reflection of your character. It's a complete delusional, made up fantasy that they have projected onto you because they've pedestalized you before you even recognized it. You have to take that and go. Take that and go. Because a lot of people will mask friendship. It's like, and I can't even speak to like why people do that or why people act like that, because I don't act like that. So I can't even begin to break down the psychology behind it. I wish I could give y'all advice on why people will pretend to stay around someone knowing damn well they are jealous or they got some animosity or whatever it is. I don't understand why people do it. And so I can't even get into the psychology of it and break it down for you. I wish I could. But sometimes y'all just got to understand that people will not always have best intentions with you specifically. They won't. They won't. And you can't do nothing about that but be genuine and honor your discernment. With them people, my discernment was telling me off rip, something's fishy. But I wanted friends. It felt aligned. Conversation was good. Until it wasn't. And the universe say, yeah, sorry. We will replace it with more though. The scales will balance out though. We know your heart though. And a lot of y'all just need to move forth knowing that your truth, the truth, higher power knows. We know your heart. Sit tight. You will be rewarded tenfold for all that you've lost, all the tears that you've cried, all the heavy tears that you've poured into this creation, into this new world, into this new identity, all the heavy tears that you poured into it. Light tears will replace it. Light tears will balance it out. Tears of joy, tears of happiness will balance it out. Tears of relief will balance it out. In the face of all of your enemies, all of your hidden enemies. You're ascending up out of this energy. It's like you're ascending up out of this energy, of this narcissistic, one-sided, manipulative energy. You're ascending out of it. But you're ascending up into this self-absorbed energy because you have to realize that it's always been your show, and they've always known. They've always known. I just watched Natty's video, and she was talking about how there's this curse. Like, there's just this curse that it's like you could have just felt like you were living in an inverse of your reality, where it's like you weren't recognized fully, even though you knew you were there. You know you're different, you feel different, you have that quality to you. How come it's not being recognized? Some things are energetically above you, and until that curse is lifted, until those energies have lifted, and trust me, we fought through it, and until you truly fight like the chosen one you are, through the forces that be, through the forces that have been placed upon you, it's only until you move out of that energy that you will begin to understand that there was energy on top of you. And I think a lot of you guys, myself included, can't even begin to comprehend how much energy has been on top of you, trying to block you from getting to where it is that you need to be. And you will be able to feel the rest, like the difference. You will be able to feel the difference from then and now moving forward, because you'll be like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to be treated. This is how I'm supposed to be talked to. This is how I'm supposed to be respected. The respect is earned card came out. This is how I'm supposed to be respected. Your truth will be shown. This is how I'm supposed to be handled. Are you kidding me? You gonna question why you ever accepted less than what will be presented to you. And it's because you didn't have a choice, my love. You didn't have a choice. You didn't know that there was energy placed over you, and you won't know until you get up out of it. And you'll be able to feel the difference. Like, oh my God, my whole life, there has been energy on top of me. No wonder why things were so hard. No wonder why. And that's why you need to give yourself more compassion and grace. More compassion and grace, because the life that you have been living is not the life that you will continue to live. I put it on everything. The answer is yes. I put it on everything. The answer is yes. You cannot continue to live that life of wondering if the life that you can see in your head is for you. It's impossible. You cannot. This mirror card, who or what is triggering you, flying out. You've triggered so many people on your path. So many people on your path. The people that were placed over you to trigger you, oh, trust, you triggered them, but in a different way, though. In a different way. You triggered the manipulation energy in people something differently. Because even though the energy has been placed over you, you can still sense that something is a little off. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. You just need to do better at honoring your intuition the first time, at listening to yourself the first time, at walking away the first time, trusting that your chose was for you can literally never miss you, and you will always get more. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. You are not alone. Split the deck on yes. You are not alone. And you've never felt alone. Even though you could have felt very invisible, you could be physically alone, you've never truly felt alone. And you know that. And you know that. And your life will truly show that. It truly will begin to reflect how protected you've always been. All these cards falling out. All protected. You've all been protected. So protected. Divinely protected. There's new energy coming in, and you will be able to feel the resonance from a soul level. From a soul level. Everything that you've experienced was intentional. Remember, I do believe that we all come to Earth, right, to play specific roles, right? I think that some people from our soul family come to Earth to play a little evil character in our story. And that's exactly how I feel about the girl I was telling y'all about. That's my sister in another lifetime. I know that. I feel that on a soul level. That's my sister. But in this lifetime, we came to switch it up a little differently. That's why it's all love. But it's still you in this reality, though. In this reality, it's you, right? But from a soul level, it's love. But in this reality, I got to do what I need to do based off of what's happened. Bump whatever we do in other realities, what type of family we come from, another reality, it don't matter. We're in this reality. This is the only one that matters. This is the only one my awareness is in. So it's like, yes, I do believe that we all come here with specific roles in order to activate the lessons that our soul needs to learn. And in this lifetime, her activation for my soul was to wake me up to who I actually am and how people perceive me, even if it's not who I actually am. But I had to get comfortable with that and learn how to walk away the first time an inaccurate depiction of my character has been spoken over me. It is what it is. Charge to the game. The bigger the better, the more the merrier, though. Can't make it up. I literally just seen that card. Like I said, it's all love. It's all love. But we cannot tit for tat and we cannot frolic together in this reality. Someone needs to text, call their parents, family, or siblings could be significant for someone, or a parent could be reaching out to you or something. Just heard big news. You are safe at the bottom of the deck. That money is about to hit. It fell on the ground, so y'all know what that means. With this respect is earned card, though, I feel like you definitely have been working towards something that requires you to earn your own respect, so you can effectively ask for whatever it is that you're worth, whatever it is that you deserve, so you can accurately get and receive what it is that you deserve. There's certain meetings, there's certain people, there's certain environments that you simply just could not be in because you didn't know who you were. And these environments, these people, these events, these spaces, these opportunities require you to be fully certain in who you are, You're walking into a lot of certainty, and it's only because you have now become certainty. You know who it is that you are. Yeah, inner child healing required. There's been a lot of that. Pick another card for confirmation. Ask the universe for some funds. Someone could have done like a cinnamon ritual. Yeah, confirmation. A cinnamon ritual. You could have blown cinnamon into your house for February. Oh, my left ear is ringing right now as well. Union is near. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of opportunities, and this is double an activation point at the bottom, preparing for union as well with this ascending card. There's a lot of opportunities that literally could not find you because you were not a vibrational match to them. It had nothing to do with like you being like, oh, why aren't these opportunities presenting themselves to me? Why aren't I where I feel like I should be? Like, why? You could have felt like there was a delay, but there was no delay. Like, the only delay was your alignment, because these opportunities you were not a match to them. You know, you may have been creative your whole life, you may have had these visions your whole life, but the audacity and the confidence did not match the yeah your audacity, using your throat, speak up, and your confidence, being fully convicted in who it is that you know you are, even if you don't have the physical, tangible proof, believing in your perspective, the audacity and the confidence did not match your creativity, because your creativity is outstanding. It's through this roof. Your perspective is outstanding. It's through this roof. It's one of one, unlike no other. No one can see like you can see. No one has the vision. No one places these images in your head. These images, these visions that you can see in your head are specifically for you, but you had to truly believe that. You have to stop thinking that people think like you, that people have the same connection with God like you, like people can see like you. You have to stop thinking that people are like you, because there's no one like you. No one like you. And your inability to truthfully step into your anomaly effect, your anomaly aura, your inability to do that because of your fear of being ostracized, your fear of being an embarrassment to people you love, your fear of just being different, your fear of being yourself has prohibited these intense, intimidating opportunities, and not for you, but to other people who knew what you were capable of, to the energy that was been placed over you, that had been placed over you, who knew what you were capable of. They're going to be so intense and intimidating that it's going to be like, oh my God. No one is going to, earlier today, ladybugs could be significant. 3 ladybugs on my window. 3. I'm talking about one, like literally 3 different ladybugs. There's a lot of prosperity. There's a lot of wealth. There is a lot of luck in the air. There is a lot of abundance in the air. This truth card, when everything is done in an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking. Take over and speak through me. You need to allow the universe to take over and speak through you. When it comes to expression, when it comes to communication, when it comes to your audacity. You need to be more audacious about your talents, audacious about your accomplishments. You need to stand rooted in them. I don't care. This respect must be earned. Your respect is earned. Where you're headed, the places that you want to be in, it requires respect. But you have to respect yourself first in order to be like, I know you ain't talking to me like that. I know you didn't just offer me that low-ass contract. I know you did not just, I know you didn't. Because you respect yourself. Because you know who you are and you know that you're capable. No longer will you be invisible. You can't be invisible anymore because God wants you to be seen. Act like you know, for real. No longer will you be invisible. No longer will you be invisible because the universe wants you to be seen. You need to release this and say this. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Act like you know, for real, you got places to be, clarity. And in the midst, after you saying that, you will receive clarity, trust. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition guide the way. A lot of you guys will rebrand, or maybe a lot of you guys have taken time this year specifically to get reconnected with your own inner intuition, honoring it the first time you feel the weird stuff, honoring yourself. A lot of you guys could have really been beating yourself up in relation to like not trusting your intuition and still getting into that relationship, wanting to leave a relationship, but it's like you don't want to make the other person uncomfortable. Like a lot of you guys have just forced yourself into discomfort because of your inability to honor your intuition, and that will no longer be. With this solitude card came out, a lot of you guys could have been in deep isolation so you could really come into terms with how many times you've let yourself down, and you had to feel that betrayal, self-betrayal, so you could earn it, accept it, honor it, and earn your own respect back. With this compassion card at the bottom of the deck, like I said, a lot of you guys really need to have more compassion for yourself because you have been doing more than enough. Not only have you been doing enough, you've been doing way more than enough. You have been working harder than you can physically feel it. Like you can't really see the tangible effects of all of the invisible work that you've been doing, but surely you will soon through the compound effect. You will begin to feel how hard you've been working, and you will be able to rest. Deep replenishment is coming your way with this creative blocks as well. A lot of creative blocks are going to be lifted from you because you will be put in the positions and given the opportunities, the correct and aligned opportunities to be able to effectively express your God-given talents and your God-given gifts. There's a lot of things that you will no longer need to chase, and there's a lot of validation that you will no longer need to chase. It will simply just be given to you because they recognize you and see you for who it is that you are. But you will only be able to attract this type of frequency because you have accepted yourself. With these feelings card, like I said, you had to feel all of the things and all of the ways and all of the stories that you have been telling yourself. You had to feel this doubt, and you had to really get real and right with it. Like, is this my doubt? Why do I doubt myself even though I keep getting the downloads? Why do I doubt myself even though I know there's a plan over my life? It wasn't you. It was the energy that had been placed over you. These emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. Like I said, you had to feel those feelings so you could free your soul. Free your soul from this heavy energy. Like I said, this chaser energy. There's a lot of things that you will no longer need to chase because they will just be given to you. You're going to be shocked at how easily things will just be handed to you, how much trust will be placed over you because you are a star, and how you've always felt was accurate. There was just a lot of energy, a lot of forces that had been placed over you from a very young age that you could not do anything about, and you didn't even know that they were because you got accustomed to just hardship. You got accustomed accustomed to feeling like, damn, am I going to be invisible my whole life? I know I'm that girl. I know I'm that guy. But like, God damn, how come no one else sees it? I validate myself, but how come people else don't? How come other people don't? And because it wasn't your time. It wasn't your time. It wasn't your time. You had to get so certain without other people's validation. You had to learn how to say no. You had to get so certain of who you were, even if you weren't validated, because when all the validation comes in, if you didn't have a certain solid foundation of self-trust, of self-recognition, it would have got to your head. And you need to remember that validation and criticism, they all walk through the same door. Ladybug just landed right on my window again. If you will allow the external validation to get to your head, you will allow the criticism to too. You are your own critic. You are the only person that needs to validate you. And that was what this season was about. You getting real with who it is that you are. Period, point blank. Before everyone was like, oh, she's a star. You know that quote, it's like, I work so hard that people have to say, oh, they used to know me. Yeah, that's you. And you don't even recognize how hard you've been working. But trust, the universe has. The universe knows your heart, and the scales will balance out. Act like you know. This is your show. Final cards for confirmation. The power you seek lies within you at the bottom of the deck. You need to lock in. You are being divinely supported behind the scenes. Rest. Yes card at the bottom of the deck after I shuffled. Not even doing another one. Final cards from this deck in relation to career, finances, relationships. This grow and transform your life card came out with the relationship is over, no second chances. The soulmate card came out. Again, partnerships, agreements, soul contracts, things are coming to light. You will receive exactly what you need sooner than you think, just not as quick as you want. But these relationships in relation to this energy, and specifically with narcissism, fake friends, people wearing masks, people pretending to be your friend, people avoiding accountability, using spirituality, I can't make it up, the people wearing the mask, the people who have this inability to not be direct with you, the people who wanted to just be around you, like just because, you know, they seen your light and wanted to profit off of it. They kind of wanted to piggyback up off of you because they seen your heart as well. Don't think that these people, just because they're manipulators and narcissists, don't see your heart. Don't think that. Don't think that. You can't think that. I see the empath and narcissist paradigm card in my head. You had to, this all has to go. These connections, these ties, these emotional ties have to go. They have to dissipate. And in order for them to dissipate, you have to feel them. You have to feel the feelings of betrayal, the feelings of letdown, the feelings of abandonment, so you can receive exactly what you need in relation to this abundance, in relation to your own ascension, and in relation to partnerships and new opportunities. You earned it. You always earned it, but now you feel like you fully feel like, nah, I earned. This season that you're stepping into, you're going to be like, yeah, I earned that. Give me more. I deserve it. And then some. You cannot fail because you deserve to win. Act like you know. People are watching you. People are watching you. This watching card, sunglasses card, watching, perception, focusing out. And even, yep, with this chaser card, there is a lot of energy coming out right now just in relation to the past. And just unseen forces as well. Unseen forces as well. You could also be like something about detachment. Like you and detachment could really be like best friends right now, just going hand in hand. Like I came to that conclusion about myself yesterday. Like detachment is really like over my life right now. I'm not about to chase nobody. Like I'm not chasing you. I don't have the energy to like sit here and just chase someone, because the love that I've developed within myself is unbreakable. It's unconditional. And I don't have it in me to sit here and like chase someone and like, I just don't care. I'm so detached from all outcomes. I'm detached, yes, with this self-indulgence card, your self-worth, self-appreciation, focusing on self, 20% battery as well. You will be getting a revival of life though, because we're tapping into the polarity, not taking it for what it is. There is a massive revival of life, rebirth, new opportunities, bigger, more expansive opportunities that are coming in for you. The initials JSYKL, MBDOP, QTASE could be significant. Florida could be significant. Just heard Wyoming or Connecticut could be significant. Even Boston, Mass could be significant for someone. I heard a tour. Spaceships. Someone could be like hyper focused on like space or like aerophysics. Is that a thing? 49, 48. Seeing your birthday numbers could be really significant. Diamond, someone's name could be diamond, or you could like jewelry, or you could be receiving diamonds, or you just could, I don't know, something in relation to jewelry though, and diamonds. Rice could be significant, like brown rice or white rice, or someone could have just got Chipotle the other day. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, yeah, but you found this video. I don't even remember what I said in the beginning, but that's the reason why you found this video. You just needed to be reminded that, like, it's your show. You just need to act like you know. The scales are balancing out. And this last season that you fought through, you had to go through it so you come out stronger. Some people need more preparation because their purpose is bigger. Their mission is bigger, and you're one of those people. So act like you know this is your show. And as always, it's your girl, Mo. So let's go. I love y'all. Check out Mogul's Method with the link in the description below. And yeah, website coming soon too. Stay down with me till I come up. Love y'all. Be safe.